Hey beauty babes, welcome to my channel. I am Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, today I've got a video that might be a little bit different for my channel, but hopefully something that I want to kind of incorporate a little bit more here and there. Not a ton, but just kind of sprinkle in here and there, and that is essential oils. So today I've got an essential oil haul to share with you, and then I'm going to also share with you some of my very favorite essential oils at the moment. Now before I get into that, I just want to talk a little bit about them and how I'm going to be fitting them here on my channel. So obviously my channel is mostly beauty with a little bit of fashion and some other things here and there, but it's mostly beauty. So how am I going to fit in essential oils with my beauty channel? And essential oils can be used for so many different things. I have been using them for about a year, maybe a little bit longer now, and I'm still so very new to them and learning about them and kind of getting a little bit more and more exciting about them. And like I said, they have so many uses for them, but there's also a lot of really awesome beauty uses for them, and so that's where I'm going to be kind of bringing them in on my channel, focusing on the beauty aspect of them. But obviously I do use them for a lot of different things, but here on my channel I do plan to include some ways you can incorporate essential oils into your beauty routine, how to use them, and things like that. So stay tuned for those things to come. So like I said, I have been using essential oils for a little over a year now, and I actually recently decided to become a consultant to sell them. Now I don't plan to be super pushy about them or push them on people. I'm not that great at doing that. Sure, I can share a discount code and things like that, but I'm not good at, like, I'm not a seller. I'm not good at that. But if you are interested in them and want to learn more, want to purchase from me, I will have a link. I do have a website you can buy from, but I am still learning for myself, and I only recently became a consultant in the beginning of October, I believe. So I've been a kind of a consultant for a couple months now, and I'm only just now really kind of sharing that because I'm a little bit shy about it. But you know, as I'm learning, I would love to share more with you guys, and if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. If you want to check out my site, it will be linked in the description box. But other than that, I don't plan to be too pushy about this, but as I learn, I'm definitely know I'm going to be excited about that and to share a little bit about that. So I hope you guys don't mind, and if you obviously don't like these type of videos on my channel, you can totally skip them. I totally understand, but I just wanted to let you guys know that yes, I do sell them now, and I'm kind of excited about that in a shy sort of way. So so yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into my haul for the month. Now the first essential oil I'm going to mention first, just because it is a limited edition essential oil that only comes out around the holidays, and I don't even know if it will be still available after December, which I'm not sure when I'm going to put this up, still in December, or if it will be January by the time this video goes up. But this is the essential oil called Holiday Joy, or the Holiday Blend. It smells so good. It's kind of like totally a holiday Christmassy type of scent. It's got a little bit of pine, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of like orange, citrus. It smells so good. A little bit of cinnamon too. So when you diffuse it in your house, it just smells magical and like Christmas. And I've been diffusing it all month long of December since I got it. It smells so good, and not only does it smell good, but it also helps to purify the air and things like that, and I absolutely love it. And if this is still available, I will make a note in the description box for anyone who wants to pick it up, because I recommend picking it up if you like this type of scents and want a really great holiday scent to diffuse before it is no longer available. And I'm kind of a nerd. I actually did pick up 2 bottles of it because I had a feeling that I would go through it really quickly, and I'm about, let's see, right here with my first bottle, and I have my backup bottle because I was like, I don't know how long this is available, but I know it's limited edition and I'm gonna want more. So I did purchase 2 of those essential oils this month. The next essential oil I picked up was Citrus Bliss, or the Invigorating Blend. Now this is one that I got with my very first purchase of the starter pack in October. There was like a deal where if you purchase, like, I think $250 worth of oils or 250 points, you would get 3 oils for free, and one of them included in there was the Citrus Bliss blend. And oh my gosh, this has become my favorite blend, even above Holiday Joy. It's, as it states, it's a citrus blend. It smells citrusy, kind of like orangey, with vanilla. So it's almost like a creamsicle kind of scent. And you guys know me, I love vanilla scents. I love sweet scents. And this one, like, I diffuse in my office every single day. So in my living room, I diffuse Holiday Joy, and in my office, I diffuse Citrus Bliss, and I love it. And sometimes I mix Citrus Bliss with Holiday Joy, and it's just even better. So I did purchase a new one this month because the one I received in October, I probably have maybe a fourth of it left because I'm seriously that obsessed with this scent. Now the next oil I got is a little one, and this one is a cinnamon bark, and I kind of just wanted this just because it is the holidays and I was thinking about Holiday Joy, and that has a little bit of cinnamon scent to it, and I just thought it would be nice to diffuse in the air and smell really good. I've been seeing a lot of different diffuser blends for the holidays on Pinterest, and citrus or cinnamon bark was kind of like in a lot of the different blends, and I was like, ooh, I want it. I want a cinnamon scent in here, something to smell like we're baking pies or something like that. So so far these ones, I'm sure they have other purposes aside from just diffusing, but mostly my main reason for getting them, these ones specifically, is for their scent and diffusing them in my home. The next essential oil that I picked up is called Cassia or Cassia. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but this is another kind of smelly good one that's in the cinnamon family, and so I kind of mostly got it for the scent as well. I was really curious to know what it smelled like, and also I know it has several other good functions to it. It helps promote a healthy digestive and immune system and things like that, and like I said, I'm still learning all different kinds of ways to use essential oils, and I'm sure I will have more uses for this besides just diffuser blends, but I'm still really getting into them, and I was really curious to see what this one smelled like, and so that's why I picked up this one. Next up, I grabbed the Slim and Sassy essential oil, or the metabolic blend. This one is supposed to help promote kind of weight loss or healthy eating, like reduce your appetite, things like that, in a healthy way, a natural way. I was just really curious about this. I know I've talked about my weight on and off, my weight gain, and things like that, and kind of wanting to get back on track, which has been extremely tough with the holidays. I mean, it always is. And so I thought this would be the perfect one to get with the new year coming around, and probably making New Year's resolutions, and probably wanting to take seriously getting back on track in my weight loss journey. And I just thought, why not give this a try and see if it helps at all. So yeah, I grabbed that. And then I do have a couple more oils in my haul, but going along with the Slim and Sassy essential oil, I did pick up this Slim and Sassy trim shake that is also available from Doterra, and I got the chocolate shake mix. So I am someone who off and on has done meal replacement supplements or shakes to supplement meals, not necessarily because I think I have to like diet and not eat in order to lose weight, but I kind of have this bad habit of totally skipping breakfast. Like, I have coffee in the morning and that's it, and then I either skip lunch as well, or have a very late lunch, or like totally just pig out on dinner. So I've kind of tried to get myself to where if I'm not gonna have a meal, at least do a meal supplement or replacement kind of shake, something that still gives me the nutrients and proteins and things that I need to sustain me and keep me from just starving by the time I do have a meal and then totally pigging out. And so those kind of things help me to keep me accountable, especially with food and things like that. And so that's why I decided to go ahead and pick this up, so that way I can at least have like some kind of meal replacement for breakfast if I'm going to be skipping breakfast, which is like all the time, and it's so bad and such a bad habit of mine. So I'm hoping this kind of will help me out and be a part of helping me get back on track with my weight loss, or at least weight management, so I'm not just totally going overboard with food. So yeah. And then next up in my haul, I have 2 rollerball blends. These are the touch blends, and basically they come in little roller balls rather than the drippy essential oils, and these can be like rolled right onto you. And I picked these 2 up just because I kind of did a search on the site for scents with vanilla in it because I love vanilla, and these 2 came up. So one is one is Hope right here, and one is Cheer. And Cheer is an uplifting blend, and Hope is, oh, it just says essential oil blend. I think it's maybe an original to doTERRA, I want to say. And so I did smell them, and I will say that I actually do not like Cheer. I'm kind of bummed about it. I think my husband will like it, but to me it kind of has a very strong black licorice scent, and I did try to wear it, and I actually end up feeling super nauseous from it. I'm very sensitive to smells, and this one's pretty strong. Let me see if this is the one. Yeah, oh yeah, this is the one, Cheer. It's weird because right now, like when I waft it, it smells really good, but when I wore it, it was just way too strong for me, and I end up like feeling just not okay, which is a bummer because it does smell good, but it really does have a strong black licorice scent to it. My husband likes those kinds of scents, so not that he would wear that, but he might enjoy me wearing it if I could stand it. And the Hope one I like a lot better. I feel like, yeah, you definitely have that vanilla scent to it, and it's almost a little bit citrusy too. I'm slightly stuffed up, so it's kind of filtering the scent a little bit. That might be why I was able to stand the Cheer one a little bit better. This one smells really good. I like it, but it is kind of a strong scent. Again, I'm sensitive to smell, so it doesn't really take much anyways. Essential oils are so like strong, so this one is lovely. I really like this one, and if I'm remembering correctly, I feel like if you order the Hope one, it goes towards charity, some kind of charity. And I'm sorry, my memory is so bad, but I'll have to put the information either on the screen or in the description box because I think that's super cool. So that is actually it for the haul portion of this video. Those are the essential oils that I picked up this month for December. And now I just want to talk a little bit about some of my favorite oils that we have been using lately, myself and my family, just to share with you my thoughts on them, how I've been using them, and why I love them. So the first one I have to talk about is Serenity. This is the Restful blend, and I don't know if you could see, but we're down to about right here. I had this. This is also one of the ones that I got as a freebie when I ordered in October, and we have been using this a ton lately. It has been amazing for my kids. I diffuse it at night in their rooms, and it really helps them sleep. My kids just they have a lot of trouble sleeping. I don't know how your kids, if they have trouble sleeping. My kids, it seems like their mind always goes and goes and goes, and they have a hard time shutting off. Well, at least 2 of my kids. My middle child, Bruce, who is very extremely active, he just crashes at night like that. As soon as his head hits the pillow, he crashes. But my daughter, Kaya, who you guys have seen on my channel here before, has a hard time sleeping. Her mind doesn't shut off. And then my youngest son, Xander, he's the same way. His mind just goes. He's such an active thinker and has such an active imagination. He has a real tough time sleeping. So we used to give them melatonin, which is natural to give them, and that would help them fall asleep. But we ran out of melatonin, and it was late, so we didn't want to go to the store. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I actually have an essential oil for helping for sleeping and you know, resting your mind and things like that. So I decided to diffuse that in their rooms, and they absolutely love it. My daughter said that this works even better than melatonin, and so it's been our go-to. We use it every night, and then if I want everybody to kind of calm down in the evening when we're all out in the living room together, I will diffuse this in the living room too, just to kind of settle everyone down and prep them for bedtime. And actually, one of the times I did that, I ended up falling asleep on the couch myself because it's really good. It really will calm you and relax you. So we have been loving that, and because I'm almost out, I'm actually going to be ordering another one of those in my next month's purchase. So next up is the essential oil Breathe. This is the respiratory blend, and I have been loving this since pretty much the first day. I think I got this also with my first pack that I bought in October, and it smells so good. It's like a pepperminty scent, and as you might have guessed from the title, Breathe, and it's a respiratory blend, it really like clears up like your sinuses when you like smell it in your hands or diffuse it. It just smells really nice, and that back in October when I got this, my son was sick, and so he was loving this. He was all congested and stuffed up, and he loved when I diffused this. He's like, Mom, please diffuse, breathe. And he loved to put a little bit in his palms and smell it, and it really just helped him. And it not only smells good, but it really does help you out and really help you to breathe. And yeah, so we've been loving this. I've been loving this because, as you can tell, I'm a little bit congested. I've been a little bit under the weather, but this has been one of my go-tos, as well as the next one I'm going to talk about, and that is On Guard, the Protective Blend. So I've been diffusing On Guard and mixed with Breathe, and I've also been taking a drop of this internally every couple of hours to kind of help me and fight off you know, sickness and things like that, to kind of help boot my cold. And pretty much all my symptoms were basically the worst of it. The symptoms of my cold were gone within the first week, and now I'm just like sounding a little nasally. But On Guard has been amazing and pretty much saving me and my family during this, you know, cold and flu season. Next up, another oil that I've really been loving and getting a lot of use out of is Melaleuca. This is also known as tea tree oil, which I'm sure a lot of you in the beauty community might have heard. You've seen a lot of things and uses for tea tree oil in the beauty community. You see it in face washes, I'm sure in shampoos and all different kinds of things like that. So that is the one reason why this has been a favorite of mine. I do use it on my skin to help clear blemishes. I put it in my daughter's shampoo because it does help with acne, as well as clearing your hair follicles and unclogging hair follicles, and helping with dandruff and things like that. So this has been something I've been using quite a bit lately for more of the beauty aspect side of it. And then lastly is an oil that I already talked about and already mentioned, but I just want to mention again just because I'm talking about my favorite oils, and that is Citrus Bliss. As I already mentioned, the scent is amazing, and I've just been loving to diffuse this. So if you're looking for a very sweet, yummy scent to diffuse, just to kind of uplift your mood and to smell good in your home, as well as kind of purify the air, if you don't want to use like candles or other things like that, this is an amazing scent and one I would totally recommend and probably will keep purchasing forever and ever. So those are my current favorites at the moment, and that was my haul for the month of December. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and this kind of different kind of video from me. I hope you guys are looking forward to learning a little bit more about essential oils and some of the beauty uses for them, because I'm so excited to share them with you. And with all that being said, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.